Hello again, this is Mildra. I am back, and I originally got a demo of this game, Tidus Haven, which I don't think I ever played, but I think it came on sale, so I bought it anyway, and I've played it a bit, like I think 5.5 hours. It's a shop simulator, but a bit different than other shop simulators. I get obsessed with these games. I was deep into the Winklechair shop when that came out, for instance. This is a bit different. This involves fantasy, magic, and a lot of gathering and exploring and whatnot. I really like it. It's a cozy game, except when the shop is open. Time is infinite, and it's, well, you'll see. But I'm going to try playing it and recording it, and we'll see if anyone likes it. If so, I might turn it into a series. Otherwise, I'll just get hooked on it and play it outside of YouTube. But I have I played 8 days. But let's take a new slot. You don't have a character in this game. It's sort of in first person mode. And here we are. This is our bed. It saves when you sleep. And you can also save on this crystal here. And there are dragons. And all sorts of creatures. Hello. Welcome. You made it to Ursa, a peaceful land where magic flows gently and spirits walk beside us. Adventurers come and go, picking up supplies before heading off to faraway places. But here, there's no rush, no pressure, just the quiet joy of making something of your own. This is your shop. Shape it however you like. Stock what calls to you. Decorate every corner and set your own pace. Some shopkeepers stick to their shelves and others wander the wilds for rare finds. Both parts are part of the magic. Ursa is more than a place, it's a memory, a tribute, and a gentle reminder of the ones we loved and the stories we carry. The spirits here remember too, and they welcome you with open arms. We're glad you're here. Take your time. Make it yours. And off he goes. Enter your shop. Left click to pick up the box, then left click again to place the shelf. Okay. We have a shelf. Let's open the windows. I like to get some light in. This is sort of a trash can. Pit of devastation. This is where stuff lands when you order it or when you pick something up from storage. This is a bag of endless storage, which has some sorting or division in different things. These three are have shelf types, so if you have stuff, you can look at them there. And then there are some categories for other things. And if you don't know what category stuff is in, you can type to search the bag. This, I don't know what this is. It doesn't have a tooltip, but if you click it, you can get some money each day for some reason. Haven't found out what this is. Glow Harvest Spire. Not sure. In here you get your daily bills, and you can also take loans. I haven't tried that. You can upgrade. There are two kinds of upgrades as you level up your shop. Either you can buy contracts, which will give you either more produce or products to sell, or it gives you stuff for the shop, like more shelves or something like that. I haven't looked at all these. I have to. Oh, wood stairs. Oh, so you can reach high shelves. And questionable decorating. Okay. I haven't looked into those. I have unlocked some shelves and some contracts. You can also expand the shop, and it's like all the other expansions. You can get X number of increase the space of the house, basically. I have only done one. You can hire staff, either those who restock or stock your shelves, or people minding the cash register. This is the Book of Summoning, and for the use of this, you pay a daily tribute. And in this book, you can order stuff, and it will land immediately here. You see your level, store level, and money at the top right. There is also a journal. It took me 4 hours before I found the button for it. You get skills for gathering, for crafting. That's something you can buy in the Book of Summoning. You can buy crafting equipment and whatnot. Haven't explored that much. This is the cash register, and it's magic, of course. When you light this candle, the store opens, and when the candle has burnt down, the store closes. This dude is just an info on the last patch they did. It doesn't mean anything to me because I have nothing to compare it with. This, I don't know what it is. I think it's a decoration. You can use this dye, and it affects the coziness of the shop. I suppose how the customers feel it. I used it once, and I got a 20, which apparently was a high number. I will throw it. 19 seems like a good number. I will not worry about that anymore. The cat. Every second time you click on the cat or an animal, a potential pet, it says stay or follow. And if you click when it says follow, it will follow you. If you say stay, it will stay where it is. Let's see if I can get the cat to come in here. It won't. I lost this cat in the other one when I played before. Oh, I didn't have it on follow. Follow. Now it follows me. Let's see what happens if I go inside. No, it doesn't come in. Maybe it couldn't handle the stairs. I'm gonna take it home. No. I think that cat might be bugged. I lost it. It can't climb the stairs. What if I bring it here? I say stay. Okay. Uh, Gathering is really easy. You just click stuff and hold the mouse button in, and you continuously gather. So when I'm running around gathering, I keep the mouse button down the whole time, the left one. I discovered immediately that there are chickens around this corner, or some sort of chicken-like creatures. Here's another cat who has a house. And when I click these chickens, they give me eggs, which I can sell in the store. So you're not totally depending on buying stuff for the store. The same goes with the berries I just picked. And I don't know, I never roamed around much the first couple of days. But I have a feeling that more of the world opens up as you level up. And gathering is a skill, and when you click on animals and get products from them, that is called tending. I thought it was tending the shop, but it's not. It's tending animals. It's considered tending when you do that. And there is lots of stuff to gather. These berries are not very valuable, but they're free. I haven't been able to enter any other buildings. But I feel that new areas have opened up as I've explored more and more. You can also mine. There are stones that look like this all over. And as you level up a skill, you become faster. And there are also shop skills like restocking and handling the cash register. And I got, in a couple of days, I got into sort of rhythm. All this respawns daily. The same with tending the animals. So you can potentially do this every day, but you get so much stuff. If you go around and, sorry, pollen season, I sneezed many times. And again, if you run around for quite a long time gathering stuff, you're kind of set for many days. And there seems to be no rush, nothing like you have to tend to the animals every day or you'll lose friendship with them or something like that. It seems you gain experience and so on when you do it. There doesn't seem to be any repercussions for taking a day off and only tending the store or whatnot. So it is very cozy. And leveling seems also pretty quick. And everything, when you gather, goes straight into your storage. So you don't have to worry about a bag size or something like that. And the storage seems truly endless. Here is sort of a little fairy And if you click them, they will follow you forever, it seems. I found 3 when I played.
Woo! I'm free! God, it was so dull in there. Now I'm shiny.
I don't know what this is, but she got upset if I tried to gather from her. I don't know if the fairies do anything. I think they're fairies. They look like butterflies, but not sure. But they will come along. There are many cats. They all have names. You can change them. You can ask them to follow you. And apart from that first one, Sarah, they will come into the store with you. I think maybe they add to the cozy atmosphere so the clients like them. I don't know. They haven't said anything. Nobody in the store says anything. Also, you can see in the bottom right, or I could be, as you pick stuff up, how many you have total. And this dude is always hiding in one of the trees, and he doesn't say anything. But if I come back tomorrow, he will shake a tree and get a lot of apples for you. I don't know why. He seems a bit annoyed that you disturbed him and shook him out of the tree. But I think there are only benevolent creatures in the world. And there are many different creatures. Things that look like animals we're used to, and others that don't. But let's just explore a bit and collect some stuff. There are things you will be asked to help building later on, so I know it is useful to gather metals and ores and stone and whatnot. The game doesn't seem to have recognized that I placed the shelf, but it doesn't matter, I think. Oh, it wants me to pick it up from where it is. Also, I noticed that there are different music in different areas, and I think maybe the music is changes if there is some sort of a creature close by or in that area. Not sure. It is a bit mystical, but the basic concept is pretty much the same as most other shopkeeping games. But I'm not gonna be in a hurry at all. I'm just gonna run around and explore the world for a bit. We have all the time we want. And these stones have different metals. I don't know if it's the same kind of metal everywhere. I haven't noticed. Or if it's random. Or if it's certain types in certain areas. I would guess it is. Oh, I missed an apple tree. I don't have to click stuff. I just hold down the button and it picks up whatever that little dot cursor comes across when it's close enough. Let's go up here. I'm already level 5 mining. Let's look in the journal. Tending is the eggs I picked up from the chickens. Harvesting is picking the berries. And mining is mining. There are no tools, nothing like that. You can also teleport back to your house, basically, from most places. When you see a rock with that kind of a rune on it, it means you can teleport back home from there. And those are scattered. There's a portal here, and I don't know what it means. But I guess we'll find out eventually. Doesn't seem to be active right now, at least. I would presume this is a teleport stone, or no? There's one down here. We can also tend these animals. Radiant scale and brilliant scale. And they like it. That rabbit is a ninja rabbit. I don't know what it does, but this rock is a teleportation rock. There are all sorts of animals around the place that you can tend and get resources from every day, if you want to. You can also skip the whole gathering thing altogether and just order stuff from the book Look, it's got 2 runes, one on each side. They must be connected to that portal somehow that I haven't discovered. But I'm figuring this time, last time I ordered a lot of stuff from the book. In the beginning, I didn't harvest almost anything. A few berries that were growing right outside the shop and some eggs. I found those immediately, the birds. But I thought this time I'd try just selling stuff that I've gathered. We'll see how it goes. Just order a few more shelves. And in order to take out stuff from, either move them from shelves, you can order a crate to pick them up in. You can't hold things in your hands. Or if you take stuff out from storage, you get them in a crate. And stocking the shelves is just like any other shop managing game. And you get a few prompts right at the start of the game. And then it will evolve as you explore and level up the shop. You will meet creatures and characters, much like the mage in the beginning, who will prompt you. You will also stumble on what do I call it? Building sites where things can be built. Look there. There's a big blob in the water. You can talk to him. You can actually just move over water. Movement is not restricted at all. You can't climb high stuff. You have to find ways to get up to them if you want to cross one of those high bridges, for instance. But you can just move across the water to talk to that big slime thing, and he will actually teach you how to fish. You can also sell fish. You set them up in the store as in aquariums that you can buy for that purpose. And everything you put on a shelf or in an aquarium, you can also decide if that shelf holds items for sale or if it's decorative. And you can do that with basically everything. A shelf with berries, for instance. You can say that this shelf of berries is just decorative. This is one I found fairly early. We want to build a statue to Luna. And it's little gnomes that are in charge of these builds. This will be a multi-day contract and require various resources, but at each stage you will receive +1 max shopper. Let's start with stone. We need 500 stone to enclose this area for further construction. I don't have enough stone. But hence my willingness to mine. I'm curious to see what it looks like. I only managed to do the first 2 steps there, I think. I can tend these sheep. Whisper hoof. We get wool. We are then able to buy a crafting machine to turn it into yarn that we can sell. We can also sell the wool. And different kinds of goods will require different kinds of displays. There are 3 kinds, one for weapons, or 1 or 2 kinds for weapons. There are crates, shelves with crates for produce, and then there are shelves, like the one I unpacked in the store, for potions and, well, items. And when you look at items in storage, you can see what kind of a shelf or display they need. Here's another teleportation stone. I think. I haven't used any of them. Yeah. I don't know about these crabs. If I click on them, I pick them up somehow. But I haven't found any use for them, and I haven't gotten any materials from them. It might be something for later. This mining will go much faster as you level up. I have 333 stones. And I need 500 for that first step of the statue. And since I did more than one step, I know that the next they will ask for 750 stones, so you need a lot of stone. I'm really curious to see what comes out of it. But I can just move out here in the water. I never tried fishing. Can add. We can talk to this here thing and see what it says. Hey shopkeeper, I'm Fishing Freen, your wiggly water buddy. Fishing has finally splashed into the land of Urza, and I'm here to show you how it works. Fishing here is nice and gentle, no hooks, no harm. Fish are caught in cozy little magical orbs, safe and sound. You can sell them or keep them in aquariums to show off your fishy friends. Just use the setting on the aquarium to choose if shoppers can buy them or not. And don't worry, our fish are perfectly fine. They're a bit spicy to eat anyway. If anything ever happens, they'll just pop right back into our waters like nothing happened. Think of this as sending them on a fun little adventure. Alright, let's get fishing. Get started. Open the Book of Summoning, which is the book where you buy stuff. Then go to the Magical tab. Get yourself a Wand of Cozy Waters. Place the wand stand. Then interact with it to pick up your wand. How to fish. Find some water. Hold the interact button to charge your cast. The longer you hold, the farther it goes. Let go to cast your magic line. Now be patient. Fish like to nibble a bit before they're ready. When a fish is ready, you'll see a big splash of water and your wand will give you a little signal too. That's your moment. Hit the interact button again to reel it in. I guess that is the left mouse button. I don't know because I never did it. And that's it. Pop your fish into an aquarium, lock or unlock it for shoppers, and enjoy your new aquatic buddies. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you need help again, just come find me. I'll be nearby, probably staring at water or falling into it. Okay, so you can basically walk on the water as I'm doing now. Gathering wool and tending the sheep. In just a few days, I had thousands of berries. And stone. Most of the stuff I don't know what it's good for, but I'm sort of just trusting the process. And I don't know how much the world will expand. But you can take all the time you want just to explore it and see what you find. But I think all the animals you find will have something to give you, basically. Oh, here's a fox. Emberlin gives ember tuft. That's some kind of wool-like thing. You can turn it into thread, I think. Get milk. And they apparently appreciate. I haven't figured out if you can feed them or give them a snack. Not sure, since you can't hold things in your hands. As you can see, there's a lot. There's a lot from start that you can gather in the world. There are bridges, but you can just can walk across the water. Maybe we're swimming. I don't know. And I don't know what that big green crystal is. I don't know what that little horse-looking thing is. Or if we can get there. I've never been there. Maybe that's something I should try. And there are many kinds of mystical ores. And I also don't know what that silvery tree is. If there's something special about it. There's some cows. They do apparently like to be milked. Oh, here's another kind of berry. And up there is another cat house. It's a very abundant world. I did Google one thing, and that was I bought a pot so I can turn berries into jam. And I did Google what berries were the best. And they said from the start, these yellow ones and the blue ones, the Azure berries, were the ones to focus on. Okay, I think we told that one to follow us. Follow. $387. I would like to get 500 stone together so I can start that build. Already have 118 of these, 126. I wonder if I can get up it. There's a spire here, sort of. I wonder if that is connected to that button in the shop. I don't know. And I don't know if there is a way up there or if that is something that is unlocked later. Let's see, we're level 8 harvesting, level 3 tending, and level 6 mining. We have 2 cats following in that. They're cute. More sheep. I have 300, over 300 berries already. Gonna gather wool. Everything is very friendly here. There's no hostiles, as far as I know. I wonder if you can get up there. Let's have a peek. Oh look, here's a fairy. I haven't seen this one before. I found a green and a blue one before. Oops, fell down. Sangrilith ore. Maybe this is another project that will open up later. I don't know. I'll try to get up there again. Seems like a lot of rubble here. Oh, never seen this. What is this? Out of Boundium. Okay, maybe you can't go up here. But up there is that tower. I wonder what it is. It looks mysterious. Well, apparently you can get here. Exciting. Music changed. It was exciting music for a bit, and now we're back to... My God, does it never end? See, both the fairies are there now. You can sort of jump with backspace. No, not backspace. Blank. What do you call it? Spacebar. Look, there is a giant turtle. I didn't know if he was here from start. Well, however it may be, from here you get quite a good look. I wonder if I can... Don't think there's fall damage. I wonder if I can jump down from here. I can. There is no fall damage. That saves time. Is this the sheep we just visited? Oh, I think you can run faster with shift. Yep, this is the sheep we talked to. Pretty statue. Wings and sword. Here we have a blue fox that gives Arya Tuft. She's called Arya, or he, or it. Here's a different kind of fruit tree that I felt sold well. It's royal peaches. They have little crowns. They're very pretty. Very few trees around here. And there is also a project here, which I believe requires stone. Let's talk to the little gnome here. He's sleeping. I didn't see anyone by the pond before. Shh, careful now. We're still in the middle of a very important nap. But even in our dreams, we can see a beautiful fountain right here in this very spot, sparkling under the moonlight. The trouble is, this Mr. Rubble is in the way, and we'll need 10 refined pebble bright to clear it all out before we can even begin. And we don't have that because we have the ore. But we need a crafting machine. to refine the ore. Gonna do a spot of mining here as well. I think this music is connected to this here castle, which I haven't been able to enter because there is a gate I cannot pass through. I would presume that is something that opens up later, perhaps, if you finish that project and build the fountain. And I would presume that it will reveal more gathering opportunities and maybe more animals. Typically, you seem to get 3 when you shake a tree. Now we have the 500 stone. You can also sell the stone in the shop. I never tried that, but... And the people who come to the shop, they come through a portal that is close by. Sometimes there were animals who came in and bought stuff. There were geese and goats. And there were some funny quirks that I discovered in the few days that I played. And since I only played 8 days, so it was the day 9 when I quit after having slept. So I don't know how the turn of the seasons will be here. But I do believe there are seasons. And I do know I will need 1250 stone for the first 2 steps on the statue close by the shop. Don't believe I've talked to these cows. I've been just gathering for an hour now. I don't know how long the shop opening hours are, but this is sort of a magical place, so things are magic, including time, I guess. Can't believe I already found a ferry I didn't find last time. There you go. You need to explore stuff. There are 2 sort of fox or wolf-like creatures that I cannot interact with yet. They're sleeping. A gentle dream lingers here of companionship, adventure, and home. And although they slumber now, their paws may someday follow your journey. I like that. Up there by that tree, there are raptors that give you scales. I will presume that they can be used for something, processed or in some way. So I would like to have them. This is a very mysterious place. And there is stuff together almost everywhere. These are the azure berries. That apparently in early game is good for making jam. Can't afford to buy one of those crafters yet though. I'll look at the book when I get back to the store. There is so much to gather. I feel that these fairies must be good for something. And creatures you meet can sometimes give you bonuses to your shop. So far, I've only had 1-day bonuses. I don't know. No, I have had a constant one, actually. But things will happen to develop sort of a... I don't know if there's a story. I haven't gotten that far. But it's well, some sort of progression, at least. Let's talk to the raptors. Oh, I can't stop for all the berries. I have so many already. They look mean, but they're friendly. And they don't mind you taking their scales. Cerulean scale. Okie dokie. Let's go visit that giant turtle. Or tortoise. I don't know which. Not sure I know the difference. And by all means, let's get some stone. I don't think I found him until day 6 or something. I basically found a new creature every day. Look, the runes are flying around this stone. I've read in on the crafting machines, or machines, well, the crafters, that there is one that can turn these crystal shards into gems, which I presume you can sell, or maybe they can be used for something else later on. Everything is still pretty new to me. I felt that the few hours I played, I made money, but I spent it all for buying shelves and restocking. So I'll see if I can be a bit smarter about that this time. And I believe the trick is to gather from start. But also, these ones I missed at first. These are another kind of birds that also have eggs for you. I don't think I found these birds until the last of the days I played. There is so much everywhere, it's impossible. But there's a funny thing around here, which we'll get to soon. It's gigantic. Oh, hello there, Almbrow. It's been a while since someone stopped to speak with me. My name is Almbrow. Well, I'm, rather old. I've been sitting here for quite some time now. Or perhaps I only just arrived. After enough years, time has started to feel a little blurry. I used to count the seasons, now they mostly just pass by like friendly waves. I remember many stories from my travels, old adventures, strange places, curious creatures, though I must admit some of the details aren't quite as sharp as they once were. But stories don't mind being a little fuzzy around the edges. They're still worth telling. If you have the patience, I would be happy to share one with you tomorrow. It's always nice having someone to listen. And I do hope I'll see you again. Thank you truly for stopping to hear an old creature like me. I think I found the green fairy somewhere around here. Look, I got a bonus. Increased profits plus 10%. Today only. Follow. I went around him to gather all these green crystals. And I found something funny. There are mounts in this game as well that makes you move even faster. But the mounts are really small and you don't see them. You actually never have a body in this game. There is a third person mode. This so you look like a glowing orb or a wisp or something. I haven't used it. And if you do that, you can see that there is a tiny little mount underneath. Here is a computer. Oh, here's the fairy, the green one. And if you click it, you get +1 RAM. But the RAM isn't a RAM like in a computer. It's like a male goat, which I think is a mount. And it sells for over 60 coins. So it's a good start. But it requires its own shelf and it's tiny. But it's a really good money maker. And you can go pick up that RAM every day. I figured I'm gonna pick up one each day and save them for a day when I get a really hefty daily bonus. Which you can sometimes if you have more than one creature to talk to. Can't remember where I picked up the blue fairy. See? No, there's 3 of them. And they never left me, so I presume just clicking them makes them follow you permanently. Maybe once you find all of them, and I have no idea how many there are, it adds something. I have no idea what. Maybe there's a luck mechanic. I don't know. There's some rabbits over here. And another cat. This one has a really cute hat. Sort of a strawberry hat. Does it follow? Yes. We get tuft. I haven't tried it, but I presume you can turn it into yarn. There's some cows down here somewhere. I presume this is where the mage lives, or something. Can't enter. There's no interaction with that door. We're pretty close to home again. I have run around more or less the whole world. There's our house and the shop. So, let's get to it. The dash, the sprint thing seems to be a toggle. This is a safe spot. I'm gonna save. Okay. And it also saves when you sleep at night. Okay, so it wanted me to lift up the shelf and place it. And then I got 2 more shelves. This is a weapons rack. And this is a produce thing. And I can now go to my storage and look for produce and see that I have a lot of stuff. I think these are really good to sell. Then I get a crate of them. And you fill them up pretty much the same way you do with all shopkeeping games. And you can set the price to market price. If you don't do it, it will sell at retail price. I guess you can put the crates here. I put them in the storage. They kind of disappear in there, I think. I think the apples are also good. Now I get the restocking skill. Also, you can buy crates directly from here. It will come up when the store is open. There will be an option to buy another crate of whatever you've got in there. If it's gathered, you won't be able to do that, of course. What can we put on the shelf? We can put milk on the shelf. And we can put ore and stuff. Here is the ram. I have to show it. Look, he's in this little... I'll put it on the shelf. Oh, he sells for 80. And he changes color. I think this is a mount because that is how the mounts look. They're really, really small. Maybe I should sell him, but he takes up a whole shelf. But once he's sold, I can put something else on that shelf. Weapons? We don't have any. We have to buy those. I don't know, maybe later you can order weapons, but here are the products available right now for selling. You can buy displays. You can buy another one of those shelves or a bigger one, more produce displays, and also a horizontal weapon display. For the vertical one, you can mount swords, and for this smaller horizontal one, daggers. These are aquariums that if you fish, I guess you can use these. There are decorations. Right now we can only access these. There's lights of different kinds. This seems to be a painting. A rug. Small tables. Benches and chairs. Harvest banner, novice, grave stuff. There is a sort of memorial place right outside the shop. And signs. I never looked at these. I never got further than the lights. Okay. Then there's crafting things. I got the 4 first ones. This turns wool and tuft into thread. This is sort of like a furnace, but doesn't look at all like a furnace. This is a cheese machine. You can turn the milk into cheese. And this is a pot where you can turn berries into jam. I haven't really looked at these others. I was a bit interested in this one. Take honey and fruit and make a buzzy brew. And I don't know what honey is. There's this ore called honey shards or something, but I haven't seen any bees. So I haven't really looked into that. Here is the wand of cozy waters. It costs 200. I never got it. So you do some sort of magical fishing with it. You can buy another one of those, bin of devastation. It's a trash bin that deletes stuff. Wand of boxing. Boxes furniture and stores furniture in crates. I don't know what these things are. I figure you can look into that later. You can also buy paint. And I don't remember how many of these it required. I think I needed 2 to paint the store the size it is now. I painted it this color on the interior. I haven't seen any other kind of sort of interior decoration things like flooring or exterior decorations, but maybe that comes later. But I'm thinking maybe we should paint it. Maybe I should make it blue again. Maybe green. I'll buy 2 of these. You get a bucket. Oh, it's empty. I threw it in the bin. Okay. It's green. I'll shove it in the bag of in the storage. You just click on it. It's very easy. Let's buy some more shelves. What should we get? I think we should have more of these. Maybe one of that. And some weapons. Because we don't have any of that. And maybe some of these. They tend to do that. R for dropping a crate. What is this? This is the horizontal one. You can flip them just by using the scroll wheel on the mouse. And it's sort of free placement, so you can stick stuff into the walls, which you might not want to do. We have more shelves. Basically, almost everything you do just by using the mouse buttons. I bought 2. I should buy another one of those, maybe a big one. Do I have money? I haven't bought any of those veggies. I can't buy one. I think maybe I shouldn't sell the RAM. If you need an empty crate, because that's the only way you can pick something up. You can buy one for free. And you get an empty crate. And you can right-click to pick something up. And just stick it in the box. I do want another one. I'll do another small one. These are healing potions. Market price. You see here, I can purchase a crate directly from the shelf. Maybe we should have the RAM there. Produce. We put up apples and those. I think we should do these and these and the eggs. They will probably not fill a whole display. But these things will add up if you run around gathering. You can't set prices, as far as I've understood so far. Yes, you can type. I haven't bothered with that. I've just gone for market prices. Let's do these berries. If you have enough, you get a full crate from storage when you take it out. And I like to have more even numbers. Can I type here? What if I go below on those? I get them for free. I pressed the wrong button, that's what I'm doing. No. Why do I do that all the time? $4.85. If the numbers are green, you're selling them for less. I'm doing it the whole time. It remembers the prices as well. I can do 120 for that. 125 for this. I will want more shelves for the veggies that you can buy from the book. Do 130 for those. They come at no cost. Okay, so here's the register. And there's a magical notepad there. Let's open the shop. This is going to be a long video. I did show this one, didn't I? I like these agreements you can have once you level up your shop. And you can see people will come from that portal, or customers, not all our people. All the oh, Sarah is here too. They're all here. It's a bit scary. You can also restock during opening hours. It will build up a queue, but so far there's been no complaints. You can also buy stuff and have instant delivery to this thing. And you don't have to click each item, you just hold down the button and hover over them. So you can deal with the coins, or you can use this pad to just type and enter. You don't need to have the decimal point, you just type the numbers. Which, and first you have to click the money bag. And if there's 0 in return, you just... I don't have the RAM out. It just hit me. I'm gonna put the RAM on the shelf. Because it's pricey. So the cash register is really not much of a pain. And you see there's a little green ball here. It's the turtle's blessing, 10% extra profit. They'll put up the money bag as soon as you've scanned, or put the stuff in the bag. And then you can click this. It took me 3 days to figure out. I did the money the first days. The cats are clipping a bit. The fairies are here. It's very easy to click a distant shelf when you click the mage pad. But you can just right click then and the shelf will drop wherever it was. Okay. I didn't hand in the stone. Okay. We leveled up. Now there's more stuff we can do. This is the only one I can so far. I like that one. It was more potions. And then there were some books. Half the candle is gone. Did he take the ram? No. They have funky hairdos. You like green eggs. Yep, day's moving on now. Nobody's bought the ram. Ah, here goes the ram. You can also see the prices of everything. Bagging is apparently a skill as well. If you mistype on the mage pad, it will not do what you told it to. It won't give the wrong amount back. And not much left of the day. I don't know, but I find this silly fun. When I start playing a game like this, I just cannot stop. I don't know why. Because, I mean, compared to many other games, there's not that much going on, but it's mostly organizing and expanding and I don't know, but I find it incredibly addictive. Okay, the candle is out, so these two will finish up and then it's over for today. But then again, time doesn't stop. Time doesn't go on after when the shop isn't open. Okay, that was the last customer. You can now do whatever you want. You can restock, buy new stuff and fill the displays. Look, here's a unicorn. It gives lunacite shards. Don't know what they're for, but I figure they're important for something later on. But I want to give the stone to this thing. I don't see the the actual gnome here. But let's do this again and give stone. Thank you. We will be making progress by tomorrow morning. Okay. And then they're gonna want 750 more stones. So there's something in that tree. What are those? Are they lanterns? Or what? They're lanterns. There's some sort of a memorial here. Each day you may offer a small gift to the spirits by placing an item upon the altar with a crate. Oh, I haven't seen this text before. I didn't notice it. And what's that over there? It looks like something I want. I have to explore that tomorrow. Something. Let's go get a crate and put something there. Apparently, you don't need to close the door behind you or something like that. Let's get a crate. Oh, was it here? An empty crate. So I'm thinking one of these. It's the most valuable thing I've got. I totally missed this. And I'll just do what I do when I stock the shop, I guess. The spirit gratefully accepts your offering of nourishment. There's a... Hello? There's a box here. Can I drop it? Or can I pick it up in the crate? No. Or drop it? Any box it... Oh? What is this? I think it's something I want to put in the store. Maybe? But what is it? I'll put it on the ram shelf. It didn't change the sign. Fern bright crystal. Can I put it in here? Is it a decoration? What is it? Can I put it in storage? No. I think it's a decoration. Maybe it's like the other stuff here. I have yellow as well. Mage's Enchantment, 25% profits. Do I have a bill? No. Maybe tomorrow. I think maybe it's just a decor. I'll put it here. It glows. Empty crates that are lying about will disappear overnight, so I don't have to bother about that. On this table, the mounts will appear. You see there's a food trough and a water trough, very small, and fences. And suddenly, I don't know when I discovered there were mounts here. I think they're connected to leveling. There were various mounts. You could pick one And it was sort of just there the whole time. Well, I'm going to go to bed, which will save progress. Oh, it says here, all items and crates lying about will be picked up. Still no mounts. I don't know what I need to do. But this was a look, gigantic creature. One I haven't seen before because I wasn't observant. But I think this was one day and it's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. I will probably not do as thorough rounds in the future, but I wanted to run around on the first day and do as much as I can. I will focus on, I will buy stuff, and I will focus on these 2 berries, the eggs and milk, with the animals, and I will make sure I go buy that big green turtle to pick up a ram. This isn't glowing now. But I think I have to go see that big, it looks like a stone giant. I'll have to go explore that. But that will be for the next one. Let me know in the comments if you like to see this game. It was a bit of a long intro episode. I want to do more shop work and maybe a little less gathering, but I will do a lot of gathering for sure. But let me know in the comments if you like it, and if so, I will post more episodes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, whatever the next one is. Bye!